You join us with the penultimate episode of this season here at Malaga. We are in the relegation zone still, but are playing over the end of the season period. 17th place Almeria, 19th place Levante, and current 13th place side Osasuna, who have picked up a victory on match day 30. We are yet to play on match day 30, but our 30th game is against Real Sociedad, so that's probably not going to go that well. We also have Real Betis, who are 10th. Sociedad are 3rd in the bloody table at the minute, so that's probably not going to go that well for us either. However, the 3 games after that are Levante and Osasuna, and then Mallorca at home at the end of the month. We absolutely could pick up some points today, and we, well, rather evidently, really need to as well. We've made the permanent decision to start Gomez at striker and drop Roberto to centre forward, and Manny Morejo drops to the bench. And for the time being, Kevin is going to start on the left-hand side, and Shoretire will try and make an impact off the bench with his extra pace and physicals, because he's just not doing it from the start. But Sociedad and Betis we will sim at the beginning of the episode with a view of playing Levante, Osasuna and Mallorca to try and give us the best possible chance of getting as many points as possible at this stage of the season. Our final game of the season is against Almeria, which would be a giant fixture if the league is as tight as it currently is. That might be effectively a straight one-off relegation playoff game if the league stays as tight as it currently is. So there's a lot of drama yet to come in this first season here at Malaga. And hopefully we will survive and manage to stay in La Liga for next season. Anything we can get against Sociedad and Betis is a bonus. And from there, we'll try and get as many points as possible from the 3 we play today. They've made a change already there. Look, Novak is on for them. Roberto's in. 1-0 Malaga. Whoa! Not entirely expecting that away from home against the side that the 3rd in the table. We take a 1-0 lead before half-time. It's going to clear here. Can we have another shot from the edge of the box, perhaps? No, not quite. Sociedad, as it stands, look like they might be trailing by a goal to nil at half-time. Could we get a shock result here to further strengthen our survival hopes? Oh, thank God for that. Nick Pope makes the save. I thought for a minute they were going to get an equaliser. They won't. They won't. 1-0 up at half-time. It's just fallen free for Guevara there. It's a lucky rebound. We've seen many of those in played games, and now in a simmed one, we have another rebound go against us. Real Sociedad have themselves an equalising goal, and from here, the momentum will be with them in this second half. And we are likely to crumble. And we are crumbling. Rutter makes it 2-1. Bollocks. Come on, Kev. Roberto. 2-2! Yes! Come on, Roberto. Let's go! Right, I am going to make a change. I'm going to bring Kevin off. And we'll bring Shoretire on. And that'll be the only change we make for now. But we're back level at 2-2. Roberto, again, the man to bag the goals for us. No. Oh, God, the woodwork comes to the rescue. Well and truly. Right, more changes. Roberto for Murillo. And then Bondo for Chavez. Extra fresh legs to try and keep us level here against Sociedad. Which we're desperate to do. Could be a vital point come the end of the season. We're fighting hard for it defensively. Very hard indeed. So far, it looks like that effort is going to be rewarded. Please, just get a tackle in and the whistle's going to go. There's the whistle, a point away from home against top of the table. Sociedad, you can see from the stats how they dominated that second half. Turned the game on its head, but Roberto came up big to grab a second for us. Sevilla beat Almeria, which is good news for us as well, with Almeria now dropping more points. We're just a single point behind them now in the table. Although, as you can tell from the goal difference, we really are going to have to make sure we get victories, not draws, from games against teams around us. Jimenez wants me to have a look at his contract. I'm happy to do that in the meantime between now and the game against Betis. Next up, Real Betis, also away from home at the Estadio Benito Villamarin. Now, in the home game, we actually beat Betis by 2-1. So we do have previous against them. And perhaps even confidence to know that we could get a result from this one as well. I'm pretty sure we lost to Sociedad heavily last time we played them. But to get the 2-2 draw in the first game is such a big confidence boost for the side. And now against Betis, a side that we know we could potentially beat, maybe we'll go on to do that in this game. I'd definitely take another point now if we can get it. And if we can beat Osasuna and Levante today, I'm not really that bothered if we don't beat Mallorca. Obviously, we'd like to. But turning games that we've been losing into draws is what could be the difference this season. That's what we did in that last game. We've played 30 games this season. We have only drawn 3. 1 in 10 only ends in a draw, whereas 2 in 3 have been defeat for us this season. We've lost 20 of our 30. And turning some of those 20 defeats into a couple of points with a draw here and a draw there would certainly have left us a bit more comfortable in the league. But Betis put the ball in the back of the net there, but it won't count. The offside flag did go up. That one's going to count, though. Raúl de Tomás, RDT. It's Betis 1, Malaga 0. Zalewski, it's 2-0 Real Betis. We will be losing this one. They're mid-table Betis. They were 9th or 10th, I think, at the beginning of the episode. Not sure what they did on the previous match day, but it will be played 31, lost 21 come the end of play here. But if we can help it, I'd love it to still only read lost 21 by the end of the episode. If we can get more than a draw, against Osasuna and Levante, be in a great position to survive. A really strong position. It's 3-0 RDT. Makes it 3-0. It was a common scoreline yesterday. We won by 3-0, we lost by 3-0, and then we lost by 3-1 thanks to a late consolation goal against Celta Vigo. But it is going to be by 3-0 again here on this occasion. It's the quite regular scoreline for us, unfortunately. Now, if Celta actually can beat Levante, that's probably preferable given the state of the league table right now. And I believe Celta Vigo did beat Levante. Celta in 14th now on 33 points. So at the minute, Osasuna and Celta Vigo have pulled themselves away from that relegation fight. 9 points the gap to Osasuna, and they have a game in hand on us. It was 3 of 7. It now looks like 3 of 5 will get relegated this season. We're going to try desperately not to be one of those 3. Estadio La Rosaleda plays host to third bottom versus bottom. Not the most glamorous of fixtures, but one that we really want to win. Danny Cardenas in goal for them at 79 rated is going to be decent. Mercado, Robert, Stark, and Franquesa, the back 4. Just a good old-fashioned Brexit 4-4-2 for them, with Reinders and Redon in the middle, Musonda on the left, and Julian Fernandez on the right. Maktar Gay and Ibrahima Nian up top for them. On the bench, not much. That guy have glasses on. Scrolling down, my brain showed me someone wearing orange glasses. I'm getting old, I think. Right, Malaga versus Levante. Let's get 3 points. Gomez takes it under control. Kevin to Roberto. Kevin's going to go again. Roberto skipped away from the challenge. Now here's Pantea forward, looking for Kevin. He's going to drop nicely and find Gomez, who's spun the man. Gomez squared. Roberto, how's that not gone in then? I can't believe it. Looking for Roberto. Gomez again. Loses out this time. I can't believe we haven't popped that in the back of the net. I probably should have just shot with Gomez, but I felt like the keeper probably would have saved it from that angle, and I would have been better off just squaring it to the man that was on the edge of the 6-yard box on his own. Seemingly, I thought, unmarked, to just tap it home. Go on, Roberto. Gomez will look for the assist. It's a lovely ball. Roberto will get there to take it in his stride, but he's going to have to look for support here. Gomez. Kevin. Gomez took a touch away the first time shot there, and he just didn't want to take it. Oh, Cardenas, that was actually phenomenal. What a ball. So very nearly drilled it straight at a Malaga man. And that cross is pinpoint as well, and the header, thankfully, straight into the arms of the awaiting goalkeeper. That pass from their keeper was one of the best driven passes I've ever seen. Rio didn't really make much movement initially, which lessened my options there. It's the key. I will try and get this to Roberto. And then around the corner into Pellistri. Facundo Pelistri needs to keep this in, which he's done well. Needs to find his teammate, which he's done well. Ha! No teammate to be found from him, though. Fernandez out wide here to Mercado. Oh, I saw the pass developing, but couldn't get there, Pantea. Here is Gay. He's an absolute man-mountain. Look at the size of him. To Fernandez, they're in the box. This is dangerous. Don't like it from Levante. Don't like it one bit. Better. What? Oh, come on. That's not a foul. Rangers to potentially win it from Malaga with the situation as it is. Not a foul in my opinion. But bottom of the table, Levante take a 1-0 lead with a great free kick. Dispatched really, really well, but should they have had it, decisions like that might determine our future. Bondo. Manny Moreo. Oh, come on. How many times have we seen it and said it this season? Those final balls just don't find their way through, do they? Pelistri, however, equalises. One has found its way through. Giant goal. Losing to Levante would be one big nail in our relegation coffin. But to equalise and still have 11 minutes to maybe find another. Please! Come on, I need a win! Only behind for 6 minutes. Lovely turn by Manu Morijo. Pelistri's in again. Oh my God. Pelistri! Ah! Can you believe it? Probably. Oh, it's loose from Robert. And Manu Morijo will look to run past him. Shoretire slow in picking up the run. But now here he is. Pelistri this time. Yes! Sí! Let's go! Vamos! Sí se puede! Yes, we can stay up this year. Malaga 2, Levante 1. Nick Pope does his best Joe Hart impression. Let's go! Pelistri does get the goal. Yes! Come on! Fernandez. Well in, Pantea. Just keep hold of the ball, Ches. Oh, we felt like the free kick that led to Levante, or the foul that led to Levante's free kick goal, was harsh to have been given in the manner that it was. So to get the win here feels like justice. Roberto! It's Manu Murillo even, sorry, wide of the target. No spectacular third, but there is a 3, and that's the amount of points that we got. Wow, what a final 20 minutes to the game that was. By 2-1, we win and may have dragged ourselves out of the relegation zone with it. We'll try and boost morale a bit here with the post-match press conference to ensure that players still get as big a boost as we possibly can get from them. Morale keeps dropping into the content, but we keep trying desperately to get it out of the content and into the happy. But whilst we stay in the relegation zone, it's going to be difficult to do so. But we'll try everything we possibly can to survive here. Where does that win take us? 17th. Although Almeria have a game in hand. Almeria lost on match day 32, and Tenerife have pulled themselves up to 18th now. They're just a single point behind us. Almeria also a single point behind us. Levante now 5 points adrift of us at the bottom of the table and have played match day 33 as well. Osasuna sit 14th, a full 9 points clear of us. But if we can get ourselves up to 30 here with a win away from home against Osasuna, then we will have a 4-point gap to the relegation zone. Please, please, back-to-back wins, please. Away from home against Osasuna, they have a very, very good midfielder in their ranks at the Maria Jose Hortaleza. This is such a big game for us. In goal, they've got Kritsiuk, 76, then Centelles, Ayer, Edgar and Kleber Fernandez. It's a strong backline for them. Rodrigo Gomez on the right. They've got an 80 rated Javi Martinez, an 81 rated Moncayola, but an 87 rated Nicolo Ravela at left centre mid. Then Yanis Simignani on the left and Rodrigo Muniz up top. It's a strong side. Everyone in the outfield is 80 plus, whereas we have just Pelistri and Estequio that are 80 plus in our starting lineup. So Osasuna Osasuna? Osasuna are the better side. They're 9 points clear of us in the league, but we could cut that to 6 above to them and 4 below to the relegation zone if we pick up victory. Pretty sure we lost last time we played Osasuna, so not expecting much from the game. Although with a 76 rated goalkeeper, there might be the odd opportunity, that single chance to score a goal. So you know where that ball's going. Simignani played in. Andres Caro will come out towards it. Rodrigo Muniz has options. Simignani again. Oh, twice we read the pullback. Bloody hell. Twice he feigned it. Didn't actually go for it. Gomez. Go on, Roberto. You're in, son. Christophe Ayer with him. Roberto's first touch is excellent. As is the finish. Malaga 1. Osasuna 0 after 30 minutes. Roberto is single-handedly driving us away from the relegation zone. His goals have been invaluable this season. Although don't take away those 2 from Pelistri in the last game, for sure. Goal for Getafe against Almeria. That's huge. To see Almeria drop more points would be massive, especially if we can get a win here. Please, Getafe, do us a favour. We've got Getafe to play in the season finale tomorrow, I'm sure. I think it's Getafe, Valencia, Almeria, and a sim against Atletico Madrid. It's 1-1 between Almeria and Getafe, but it's 1-0 to Malaga here. Trying to get back-to-back victories for only the 2nd or 3rd time this season. They've not been easy to come by. Dubs this year. We might just get our 9th of the season if we can hold on to this. Space for Moncayola. Pope with the save. I, in the last episode, mentioned how Joe Mendes at right back had been the weaker link in defence. He has since grown a rating and genuinely improved in the way that he plays with it as well. Albert Gomez steps in nicely there. Here's Rovella. Edgar. Plenty of blue and red shirts around here, but Mbete is the man again to put the foot in to get the ball away. And as we approach the hour mark, Osasuna aren't approaching an equaliser. Not yet, anyway. Roberto to Pelistri. Roberto again. Gomez makes a good run and spins well and lays it forward, but doesn't get the right pass. Gomez again. Oh, good save by Pope. Oh, important save by Pope. Right place, right time, the big man. Sometimes positioning is all you need. Certainly made the difference there. Pantea will go to Roberto first. Gomez has got himself back on side now. Look at the run from Chavez. Found well. And inside here. Oh, what an interception. I was certain we were going to score a second goal there. Absolutely nailed on, I thought it was. Andres. Gomez, time it. And tuck it back. Good save. Oh, Kritsiuk. Sometimes all you need is good positioning. Pope was right place, right time. Kritsiuk was right place, right time. That's going to fall kindly for us, though. We could still have the chance to score another goal. Roberto Gomez. No dice. Aymar. Centelles. Big tackle by Pantea. Big tackle by Pantea. That ball was supposed to go inside to Warren Bondo. Thankfully, Bondo's won it back again. Don't have a misplaced pass. Kill me in the latter stages of this game, please. 90th minute now. Not long added on. Win that, please. Well up, Roberto. That's game. That is back-to-back victories for Malaga. Oh, my God. We've managed to get 6 points so far today. 7 points, actually, with the draw against Sociedad as well. Another very close and tightly fought fixture. Getafe do beat Almeria as well. That's another massive result for us. We are 4 points clear of the relegation zone with 5 games to go. Oh, thank God for that. The gap is opening. In a minute, we move next to Mallorca, who are 12th. Mallorca is our past. Malaga is our present, and we pray future as well. Lorenzo Montipo in goal in their 5-back with Esteves, Belacocha, Bukema, Copete and Kufre as the 5. Kufre the weaker link in that back line. Kral, Zurkowski and Cuisance in the midfield with Gavin Fournier scored 2 brilliant goals against us last time we played Malaga, alongside Basile Jean, who continues to be the second man in their double French lineup up top. They were spectacular goals when we played away from home against Malaga for then the home side. We'd love a couple of spectacular goals for the home side this time around. But 3 straight wins is something we have never done with Malaga so far. Or even really come that close to it. Gomez can't force that through the gap, but still from the edge of the box, maybe. Gomez! Montipo saves. Nicely intercepted by Panteo, but still Mallorca come forward. It's Gonzalo Esteves. Oh, he almost left the ball to go out there. I thought it was going to go for a goal kick. It's going to be a corner. Pope does well to help that round the post. Get it round the corner. Croissant's short to Fournier. And well out-muscled by Kevin. Good lad. This has been the biggest episode and most important episode, arguably, of the whole GloryHunter to this point. Deary me. Well intercepted Estaquillo. And Chavez. Roberto. Oh, Roberto, no. Kufre will not keep that in. It will be a corner. Man of the season so far, Roberto. Well and truly. Gomez is up, as is the ball over the bar. Kevin. Lovely run by Pantea. Oh, lovely dummy by Roberto. Big save by Montipo. I didn't want to dummy it with Roberto, but he did. I don't know why. Oh, it nearly worked for us. Esteves into the middle. Fournier. Trying to bet out of position there. That's probably a mistake. Here comes Esteves. It's been a really close game so far. And we will just get to that ahead of the attacker. Particularly close game in the one against Levante. Particularly close game in the one against Osasuna. It's been that kind of episode where you have to be at 150% concentration levels throughout to stand a chance of doing anything. We have been so far, and we have gotten something. But whether we will from this one, I'm not sure. Their front line does scare me. And with the way that they scored goals in the first game against Mallorca this season, I am terrified of Fournier. Oh, I thought I'd gone out for a corner. Here he is, Fournier again. Spun me well. No, he's missed the ball. The ball is there to be won for Mbete. And how he hasn't touched it, I don't know. I don't know how he's not touched the ball there. I need to see a replay of it. It was absolutely there to be won. And he somehow missed the ball. It was a heavy touch, the little ball roll, and he slid in and his foot's gone over the top of the ball. I mean, maybe if he gets to the ball, the referee gives the pen anyway, because he does make contact with the man first. But if that leg that's in the air hooks the ball away, then that's probably not a penalty, is it? But he's missed the ball somehow and taken the man. I thought Mbete was better than that. It's Fournier. Nick Pope saved one yesterday. He saves one again today! Whoa! Yes, Popey! With Andres Caro. Gomez is racing away from people here. Roberto just drifted offside there as the defence stepped. Cut that back. Gomez. Kevin. Estaquillo. That was travelling. Montipo makes the stop. That was on its way towards the back of the net, wasn't it? Pelistri with the delivery. It's a good one. Oh, off the line from the defender. The header beats the keeper. And Mbete cuts that out nicely. Estaquillo will find Kevin here. I've got runners around me. Can I find any of them? Andres Caro through the gap to Gomez. Time the pass. Roberto! What is that? Fournier. Esteves. Anteo just knocks him off it. It could be in. Sure, it's E-rate. Come on, son. Show us that pace. Show us the end product we haven't seen often enough from you this season. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning from Malaga. Pelistri so calmly strokes it home. That was more like a golf putt than it was a shot on goal. Such confidence that he'd weight the touch heavily enough to be able to turn it home. Ball all the way across from Manu Morejo. And Pelistri got 2 vital goals against Osasuna. And that one, as the ball bobbles almost over the goalkeeper's hand there. Wow. That one from Pelistri might save our La Liga status. I don't know whether it's Mbete being good or just not having a rubbish Wisdom Amy back there that's made the difference. What a ball. Oh, we could have had a second just to seal it. That pass was unreal. Certainly didn't see the angle for that myself. Faunio with a ping out wide. Is he onside here, Gonzalo Esteves? He is. They might have an equaliser yet. Mallorca. No, they won't. Pope holds on and time will run out. Saved by the Pope on the halfway mark with that penalty. And then Pelistri comes up with another superb goal. Invaluable is the only word that I can think of, really, to describe the goals that Pelistri has scored today. To turn it around against Osasuna. Or was it Levante? I think it was Levante. To turn it around against Levante. And then to get this goal here in a ridiculously hard-fought game against my former team in Mallorca. Oh, I just want to see the league table read me considerably higher than we were. 4 games to go. 7 points the gap. Oh, we're going to turn religious. We're going to convert to Catholicism because we've been saved by the Pope. Oh, 7 points the gap with only 12 available. Knowing we have lowly Almeria to play tomorrow, but the 3 games prior to that are not easy. Getafe, Valencia and Atletico Madrid could well provide us with 0 points. So whilst the gap is sizable now, it needs to be because we've got some really tough games to come in the season finale tomorrow. You are not going to want to miss that season finale because I have a funny feeling it may still go down to the final day. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. And pray to the Pope that we can get the job done. I'll see you tomorrow.